Hello guys, LT here, and I am back with another little podcast episode of Chat with LT. This is Chat with LT number 2. And this topic today is going to be about my top 5 characters for Smash Brothers. Okay, now before we get started, I'm going to start with an honorable mention to a character who I don't play with as much, but it's very nostalgic. The first Smash character I ever used was it was Yoshi. Yoshi was the first Smash character I ever used when I played it. Which the first Smash Brothers game I ever played was Melee for the GameCube, and Yoshi just happened to be the first one. Anyways, moving on to the list. Coming in at number 5 will have to be Link. Now Link, he's a pretty good character. His oh god, I don't know what to say about him. He's pretty cool. He can make bombs, you can throw them. He has some pretty cool sword attacks, and he has a really good final smash in like Super Smash Bros. Brawl, Super Smash Bros. For 3DS and Wii U. And overall, I think Link's pretty cool, and I have used him a lot in the past, and so that's why he ended up at number 5. Well, anyways, moving on to the list. Coming in at number 4 will have to be Sheik and Zelda, since they're basically the same person. Or they were the same person at one point, but they kind of just made them two separate people in the Wii U and 3DS version of Smash Brothers. I don't know why they did that. I guess it was because to make the character roster bigger, but Zelda and Sheik used to be one person back in Melee and Brawl. But I guess I wanted to fill up that character roster. And I like Zelda's powers. I think Zelda has some really cool powers. And then Sheik is awesome. I can't tell if Sheik is a boy or a girl, but Sheik is pretty cool. He knows, I'm just gonna keep calling him Sheik. Sheik has ninja-like abilities, and I think that's really cool for him to have. And I remember using him a lot more than Zelda. Like, every single time I would pick Zelda, I would just switch into Sheik because he's a ninja. Ninjas are cool. No, that's kind of a terrible reason, but Sheik is a really awesome character. Also part of the Triforce team. Anyways, moving on. Coming in at number 2 will have to be Fox. Now, Fox was the second character I used when I played Smash Brothers, and he's considered the third fastest character in Smash Brothers for the Wii U. Like, I remember seeing a little, like, you know how when you play Smash Brothers on the Wii U, they'll give you some tips for characters or stages, or just give you some interesting information, like, oh, this character debuted in this game, and these characters are the fastest or the strongest. Well, Fox just happened to be at number 3 for the fastest characters. I think the other two were Marth and Lucina, but Fox just happened to be on the list. And Fox is pretty cool. He's really fast, but he falls a lot faster, which is kind of a disadvantage, but he's really cool. And I really want to get the amiibo figure of him so I can train him. That's the one thing that I have yet to get. I want to get an amiibo so bad. But this is not what this video is about. It's not about amiibos. It's about my top 5 Smash characters, and Fox is at number 2 because he's freaking awesome. Then coming in at number 1 will have to be Roy. No, before you say anything, not the Koopaling Roy, not him. Never in a million years will I ever like these Koopalings. They are nasty. I will never like them. I just can't. Roy from Fire Emblem. He's at number 1. Roy has just always been my favorite. Like, I remember thinking he was really cool looking when I unlocked him in Melee, because I liked his red hair, and I liked the fact that his sword had firepower, and I would always like drop bombs on people just using that firepower, yo. And before anyone says anything about him being a Marth clone, he is not a Marth clone. Like, they're saying like, oh, he's the Fire Marth, and then I'm gonna argue back and say, oh, well, Luigi's the Mario clone because he looks very similar to him. He's just a little bit taller, and his clothes and facial design is just a little bit different. And Daisy's the Peach clone because she wears a dress similar to Peach. And Ganondorf is a clone of Captain Falcon because he has the same moveset, except his is just black magic. But that, I could go on about this forever, about certain characters being clones of other characters, but Roy is at number 1. He's always been my main since Melee. I was very upset when he was taken out of Brawl. And that's the one thing Nintendo does. It's if a character will make it depending on their popularity. And Roy did not get as popular as Marth did, and that's why Marth appeared in Brawl and Roy didn't. But then they brought him back in Smash Bros. For Wii U and 3DS, and I was very happy about that because he's my main. And I tried playing as Marth in Brawl, and it just didn't feel the same as Roy. Well, that concludes this episode of Chat with LT, my top 5 Smash characters. Please tell me what are your top 5 Smash characters, and if you have any particular reason why you picked them, then please leave them down in the comments. So anyway guys, this is LT, signing up. I'll see you later on. Bye!